Hi my loves, welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to do a haul of every single book that I pre-ordered, bought, received, got signed, the whole nine, from BB4E, which is Book Besties Forever, and it was held in Vancouver over the weekend. I just came home from it and I thought before I put everything away, let me show you everything that I bought, got signed, the whole nine. So for this, I'm going to break it up into 3 chapters. The first one is going to be just books that I already owned or picked up there. There's nothing special about them, I just got them signed. So I'm just going to show you rapid fire all the signatures that I got. I'll tell you a little bit about each author, what they were like, that kind of thing. The next one is going to be my special editions that I picked up. I don't have a ton of those, but I have a few, so I wanted to show you those. And then the next thing is just going to be any swag, stickers, things like that. Just all the little fun goodies that I got at the event. So yeah, let's just get right into it, because for this first category, I have a lot of stuff. Honestly, too much stuff. So let's just get started, why don't we? All right, first pile. The first one is My Dark Fairy Tale by Gianna Darling. Got it signed and personalized, and she was absolutely lovely. She was so sweet, and she's beautiful in person, by the way. There's no picture of her on here, but she is gorgeous. Anyway, the next one was Karina Halley. I got a couple of her books signed. She was very busy, so she didn't have enough time to personalize any of them, but I got Blood Orange, Black Rose, Night Wolf, let me find it. Black Sunshine, The Blood is Love, where's the signature there? There we go. So that was Karina Halley. She was very sweet, but again, she was super busy, so we didn't have a ton of time to chat or anything, but she was absolutely lovely, and I got a special edition from her, which is so nice, and I'll show you guys later. And then the next one is Bailey Hannah. I have read 2 books from her. I got them personalized, which is so cool, and she was lovely. She didn't have any books for sale at her table, so I bought them from the event. They were very pricey, but she was absolutely lovely, and I think when I got stuff signed for her, she had a bunch of swag and everything, so yeah, she was absolutely wonderful. And then the next one, this is the last author that I saw. I have more stuff for her. I have a lot of stuff for her, let's be honest, but Liz Tomfordy. My mom came with me to this event, and so she had a signing limit of 5 books, excluding special editions, which I got. So I got all of my male model covers signed, and then I got my mom to sign my Skyline covers for me because I was only allowed 5, and she had a ticket, so you know what, I don't feel all that bad about it. Oh yeah, got all of them signed. Mile High, Right Move, Caught Up, Play Along. Like I said, this is very rapid fire because there's a lot to get through. This is just one pile. This one I got personalized because Play Along is my favorite, I had to. And then Rewind It Back is the last one. First pile done. There are 3 more. Oh my god. This is a mess. There's way too much stuff. I went overboard at this thing. Let me just say that. It was way too easy for me to spend money there. I spent a couple $100 easily, and it was not good. All right, next. Next one is Hannah Bonham Young. I got Out on a Limb and Out of the Woods signed, and she was so lovely. She was so sweet. She was just so like bubbly and cute, and it was just everything. And she was so busy, and she personalized both my books, which was lovely, and I got such a great photo with her. And then the next one was Aiden Pierce. These ones I pre-ordered and picked up. I didn't get these ones personalized because I forgot to ask. This was the first author that I met, and they were really lovely. They had such cool stuff at their table too. They had a lot of really cool stickers and stuff, so I was very happy that I got to meet them. It was super cool, and as the first person that I met, it was just such a great intro to the event because they were lovely. And then Lee Rivers is the next one. She was absolutely awesome. These were all pre-orders that I got from her because I didn't own any of her books, and she signed all of them for me, which was super lovely because she was so busy. She had so many people that were coming, and she signed everything for me again, which was really lovely. Everybody that I met was so nice. As someone who struggles in social situations, I have some pretty bad social anxiety, I will say that, but as someone who struggles in those kinds of situations, I got so lucky because everybody was so nice. They made it just so easy and so wonderful. So very grateful that this was the first event that I went to because it was just so wonderful. Next one was Helena Hunting. I got a bundle of pre-orders there. Where's her signature? There we go. This one. I don't think all of these are personalized, but most of them are. Next one. This one wasn't personalized. And then this is her new release, I think. I haven't read any of these books, but I've read one from her. Oh, there's art here. That's really pretty. But yeah, she was super lovely. She had her family working the booth with her. A lot of these authors did, which was really sweet. It was nice to see their kids helping them out and things like that. So I got 6 books from her. She signed all of them in front of me, which was super cool. And she was just lovely. They all were. Everybody was so nice. Okay, pile 2 out of 4 done. Next one. Here we go. All right, next one was Becca Steele. She was absolutely lovely. I was so shocked that she didn't have a huge lineup when I went to her. I got so lucky. I think hers was the only table where I had things that I wanted to get signed that there wasn't any line. And it was crazy because I love her books. They're so good. Highly recommend Becca Steele, by the way. She was very lovely. She also had her kid working the table with her, which was just so cute. I didn't get a picture with her. I forgot to ask, but she was absolutely lovely. So I would highly recommend checking out her stuff. And then this was one of the authors that I wanted and needed to meet really, really badly because she got me into reading pretty much. Like hers was the first book that I read when I became a reader again. And she lived up to and exceeded all of my expectations. She was so, so lovely. So it was Elle Kennedy. So I saw her, oh, she wrote something in this one. I didn't even know that. I saw her on day 1. The event was 2 days long. I saw her on day 1 and she was a wristbanded author and she was the only author who, because she was so busy, they were like, we can't stop for posed photos. It has to be candid photos. And so I saw her on day 1 and I got all of my 5 off-campus books signed. So I got The Deal, hashtag Team Garrett. She was so lovely. I got The Deal signed. I got Mistake signed, and hers was, I could only get 1 personalized. And I forgot to ask my mom to take a picture of us on day 1, which sucked. But I knew that I was planning to get another wristband to go see her again on day 2 because I had more stuff that I wanted signed. And I was thinking she's not gonna remember me at all, which was totally fine. And part of it was actually kind of good because I felt a little bit bad about going twice, even though I had gotten another wristband to go see her. But she remembered me, which was so unbelievable because this is the chick who got me into reading physical books, and she remembered me and she gave me a hug. It was everything. And then she personalized King for me, which was so cute. But yeah, she was so lovely. Everybody says like don't meet your heroes kind of thing, but she was one that I've just wanted to meet forever, and I have loved her stuff forever. So the fact that I got to meet her, and then she also, my mom took candid photos while I was getting stuff signed, and then she was like, oh, do you want to stop for a photo? And I was like, absolutely I do. So she gave me a hug and she took a photo with me, and it was just the coolest thing because she was so, so lovely. And she remembered me, which was so unbelievable. Oh, it was just amazing. There's some people that you just really want to meet and who you love their stuff for years. And so the fact that I met her, the fact that she remembered me, and then I got a picture with her and I got all my stuff signed is just like mind-blowing. It was so cool. So, okay, pile 3 is done. I'm not gonna put it back. I'm just gonna leave it here. I don't want to lift it again. And I also have the piles all messed up. I've got a small book in the middle and I don't think that's a good idea to try and lift it. So next is Megan Brandy. I had 2 books from her that I wanted to get signed. So I got Say You Swear signed, and then I also got Promise Me Not signed. I've never read Promise Me Not, but she was also very lovely. Her booth was also really, really cool. So that was pretty awesome that I got to meet her, but because I've loved Say You Swear for a very long time. It was one of my first books that I read that really made me cry. So it was pretty cool meeting her. She was very lovely. And then the next one is S.J. Tilley. I got so lucky meeting S.J. Tilley because she was one of the authors that was wristbanded that I didn't get a wristband for. So I was devastated, obviously, but I was like, okay, I didn't have her books anyway. And then I didn't get a wristband, so I was like, okay, it's fate. It wasn't meant to be. And then I walked by her table and the line was really short, so she was like, oh, yeah, you can pop in for sure. And then she also had books for sale at her table. So not only did I get to meet her without a wristband, I also got to get her books, which, by the way, buying them at the event was not cheap, let me tell you that. She personalized King for me because King was my favorite. This was really good. I buddy read this series with my friend and it was very fun. But yeah, this is a very good series. And she was so lovely. She was very glamorous. I was very happy to have met her, for sure. And then the next one is Stephanie Blaze, I think. So I got a few of her books. I pre-ordered these ones. So they came with bookmarks for the book, which is so cool. So there's the first one, which is Ever the Same. That one was really good. The next one is Beautiful Small Things. Also came with a bookmark and personalized. She was also very lovely. Her stuff came with a bunch of stickers and stuff too, which was sick. And then the next one is Pieces into Place, personalized with a bookmark. So she was very lovely. This event was just so cool. I am very grateful that I got to go to this. And the next one was Laura Thalassa. I think that this is the last one. I feel like I went to so many more people. Apparently not. I think I'm just losing my mind. So I got Pestilence signed by her. Love this series, by the way. Please pick it up. It is so, so good. And then I also got War signed. And then Famine, which is my favorite. And the last one is Death. And then I also got The Curse That Binds signed. I haven't read this one. It's a prequel, and I got this one pre-ordered, which pre-ordering is a good idea because it meant that I could get it signed by her. So that was lovely. Okay, done with the rapid fire. I'm only 16 minutes into filming right now, so I actually did a lot better than I thought I was gonna do. I thought I was gonna be here for a long time. We are on track. So the next one is special editions. Let's be honest, this is the part everyone's waiting for. So the first set that I got was I got the special event exclusive editions for the Windy City series by Liz Tomforday. So these ones, I missed out on getting Rewinded Back, which is devastating because they sold out on day one. I couldn't see her until day 2, which was so sad. But I got Mile High, and I got this one signed as well. I got The Right Move, also signed. Caught Up, and then Play Along, which I of course had to get this one personalized because Play Along is my favorite. But I don't think that there's any art or anything in this one. It's just the black cover pages. So those are the special editions for Windy City. These ones are my really fancy special editions that I got, and I am so jazzed about these. So obviously I'm jazzed about the Windy City as well, but this one I did not think I was gonna get. So I didn't even know that this was a thing until I saw someone in the Facebook group say, oh, if my wristband gets called for an author, am I okay to go on a different day? Because Karina Halley has a special edition that's going on sale on day 2. And so I was thinking, there's no shot that I'm gonna get this because I was number 250 for Karina Halley, but I got it. So this is the Dracula duet, which is Blood Orange and Black Rose. And I loved this duet. It was so, so good. So heart-wrenching, and also had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. Do not read this in public. Let me just say that. I read this at work, and I should not have read it at work, but it was really, really good. I rated Blood Orange a 4.75 stars. But this one I got signed, and then it also has art at the beginning and at the end. I don't think, and then it also has fancy pages and things like that. I don't think that there's anything else in this book that's special, but I was just so excited to get this because she only had 25 available for general admission, and I managed to snag one, which is crazy. But I'm so excited I got this. It's beautiful. Okay, the next one is one of the editions that I was most excited for. This is one that I saw it and I had to buy it. It's just, I needed it because I have a problem when it comes to male model covers. But this is Psychotic Obsession by Lee Rivers. I needed this. I didn't, but I wanted it so badly because I love Tobias so hot. And I just needed to buy it just for him, for this cover, because I just wanted it. So, yeah. That's that. It's got this at the front. I also got this one signed and personalized, which is cool. And then this at the back as well. And then the chapter pages look like this, but I just wanted the cover art, let's be honest. Because, I mean, you get it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And then this one, okay. This one, have I read this? No. But I saw it and I needed to have it. So this one is The Choosing Chronicle by Elena R. Galia. and I just wanted this. I saw it at her table, and I was like, you know what? Sure. It's a duet that is bound into one book. I think it's an omnibus, I want to say, and it's just beautiful. I liked the cover, so I wanted to buy it. There we go. That's the story with that one. These next two are guaranteed top 3 most beautiful books I will ever own. And I'm so excited about these. This one is Death Dealer. So this is the Lark Morgan trilogy by J.C. Mackenzie. She was so sweet, by the way. And I just was so excited about this edition. And I was so pleasantly surprised when I bought this because I saw this, right? And there was a paperback edition of this. And I was so tempted to buy it because it had this really cool skull cover that I was just obsessed with. And I was like, do I just buy both? I didn't. I controlled myself, thank you very much. But I bought this because it had art like this, and then like this, and then it also has character throughout, I want to say, if I can find some. Hold on, bear with me, I'll find it. It's sprinkled throughout, and I don't know whereabouts. I will find it. Okay, there's one. I'm willing to bet the farm that there's more. I can't find it. Anyway, also this one was personalized as well, which was really cute. She said, happy reading. And also the edges as well, beautiful. But so I bought this one and I was like, you know what, I want this paperback, but there's art throughout this one and it's a hardcover and I want that more. But then I take the dust jacket off and this is the cover of the paperback. So happy. I felt so much joy because this is the cover that I wanted really badly. I loved this cover of the paperback. And so I was like, you know what? The hardcover has more. So I'm gonna just get it. But this, she didn't say that this was what the naked hardback looked like. So just, I felt so much joy. I love skulls, but it's beautiful. Look at it. But I was just so happy. I had to share my joy with you guys. And then this is the dust jacket, and then this is the reverse. I might honestly switch it to this. I'm a big sucker for people on the covers. I'm gonna be honest, I like it. But honestly, I might just leave it naked like this because look at it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't handle it. And then the next one is my favorite edition that I got. I'm so excited about this one. So this one is I Married a Lizard Man by Regina Abel. She was so lovely. She was so sweet. She had so much cool stuff at her table, but I was so excited to get this one because it's beautiful. And look at this. It's an omnibus of I Married a Lizard Man and I Married a Naga, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's got sprayed edges for both because both books are in it. And then look at the art here, and then at the back for the other one. And then there's also character art throughout. Let me just, I gotta show you the naked hardcover as well, but she personalized it for me, which is very sweet. She was so lovely. When I met her, we took a picture, and then afterwards, she gave me a proper hug afterwards, which was so sweet because obviously, you know, like, I don't know you, so I'm not gonna give you a hug afterwards. I don't know what you're comfortable with. But after we took the picture, she just gave me a big hug afterwards, and she was just so lovely. She was so lovely. I cannot speak higher of her. She was just so lovely. So this is the dust jacket for I Married a Lizard Man, and then this is the dust jacket for I Married a Naga, and it's just so beautiful. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. And the edges. It's so pretty. I liked this book more, but I like this dust jacket more, so I don't know what to do. But aren't they beautiful? This is just so beautiful. I cannot believe that I have something that looks like this in my possession. Same with all of these, honestly. These books are just so beautiful. And the fact that I own them is mind-blowing to me. So that is the end of all of the book stuff. I cannot believe that I was lucky enough to go to something like this and that I was able to meet all of these amazing authors. Tunes, come on. Hey. My cat is screwing with my stuff. They were all so lovely and, excuse me, they were all so kind and just so wonderful. And I am so unbelievably grateful that I was able to meet everybody that I wanted to meet and get almost everything that I wanted to get. And I was just so happy and so over the moon that I got to go to this. So now let's get into the swag section of this part. So for the first thing, I got a lot of bags. So pretty much everybody that I pre-ordered from, they gave a free bag with all the stuff. So got this one from Regine Abel, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Let me see if I can find her stuff right now. Almost everybody that saw had a bunch of free stickers and bookmarks and things like that at their table. So I got this bookmark from her. I got this one for I Married a Merman. This one was from the Mistwalker. I haven't read any of these. And then I got this one from something. I think this is just her bookmark. I don't think there's any books on here. There might be, I don't know, but it doesn't say, just bookmark. And then I also got this one, Zerian, from Imperial Fate. Galore, I want to say, from Escaping Fate. And then this guy from one of the books, and a sticker of him as well. And then I also got Helio Briesa, I don't know how to pronounce his name, from I Married a Dryad. So that's all my Regine Abel stuff. Aiden Pierce got this tote from them, very nice. But then I also got a bookmark from them with my book, which was very nice. And then from Gianna Darling, I got all of these bookmarks. So I got this one, this on the back. This one said Little Warrior, and this is from, I don't know which one this is from. It's from one of them. This one says Queenie, and it is from Lessons in Corruption. It says Blue, and it is from one of them. I don't know which book this is from. This one, Little Shadow, and it is also from a book that I don't know which one it is. This one says Rocky, and it is from Caution to the Wind. And then this one is Flower Child, and it is from Inked in Lies by Gianna Darling. This one was from Stephanie Blaze. It is very pretty. She is the one that I got all the bookmarks that were in the books. These ones are hers. I got the bookmarks from her as well. And then I got this sticker. And then I got this from her as well. I bought this from Megan Brandy. It is from Say You Swear, and it is art of them when they're cooking together. I got this from Elena Argalia, and it is from the Choosing Chronicles, which is this book. It's art of them. And I also got a little bookmark from her, and then this little sticker, which is super cute. And then I got this from Helena Hunting with her pre-orders that I got. And then I got this from JC Mackenzie. Got a bookmark from her. Got this as well, I think was from her. And then I spun a little wheel, and I got this art. And I think it's also a tarot card. Let's see on the back. It's very pretty. Comes with a little description about this character, which says, if you're anything like Tristan, you walk into a room and suddenly everyone sits up straighter and reconsiders their choices. Tristan represents stability, leadership, and the kind of confidence that doesn't need to roar to command respect. You've got timeless energy and a gaze that could melt glaciers. Sure, you may overthink things now and then, but your calm strength is your superpower. Whether it's love or leadership, you don't chase, you attract. And you, my dear, are magnetic. That is super cool. And she was super lovely. She was awesome. And she put a bunch of things in her bag. There were a bunch of little stickers and knickknacks and stuff that got mixed up, and I don't know who they're from, but I'm pretty sure that she gave press-on nails with her pre-order, which was so sweet. And they're nice as well. They're black and they're matte, I think. Yeah, she was absolutely lovely. Who thinks to do that? That's so sweet. So the next one was Allison Rhymes. I went to her table. I think I bought a blind date with a book from her, and it came with a little beer cozy that says, better mortally depraved than orally deprived. And then I got a bookmark from her, and then she saw that I was wearing glasses, so she gave me a little glasses cleaner, which says, I read fiction with feels. And she was super sweet. I got so many of those blind date with a book things. I'm very excited to show you guys. I went to El Kennedy. I got 2 bookmarks. One for Briar U, and then this one just has everything on it. And then I also got these little flags from her as well that I saw a lot of people put on their passes, which, speaking of, I guess I could show you. So this was the pass for the event. And then these are all of my wristbands that I got to meet people. And so I got one for El Kennedy, one for Liz Tomforty, one for Karina Halley, Laura Thalassa, Jennifer Hartman, Hannah Bonham Young, Helena Hunting, Gianna Darling, Lee Rivers, and Megan Brandy. and everybody, it was super cool. I felt very professional having this. And then this was the little wristband that we wore together, which it was just such a fun event. I'm so happy I got to go. Anyway, how many more times are we gonna say that, I wonder? And then this one was stuff for Bailey Hannah. So I got a Wells Canyon bookmark and then a Wells Canyon Rodeo stickers. I think I got a couple of those. This one from her book, Alive and Unwells. The book is Alive and Wells. I think this was from her. It says, feed me potatoes and call me sweetheart. I'm pretty sure that is from Seeing Red, I think the book is called. It's book 2, and she gets pregnant, and I think that she really likes potatoes in that book. And then this is from Change of Heart. It says 5 Seconds of Honesty, and I got a couple of those. But she was lovely. And then Hannah Bonham Young is the next one. This is from Out of the Woods. I haven't read this one, but look at the art. And also, I loved this couple in Out on a Limb, so I'm very excited to read their book. This one is from Next to You. It says, you've ruined me, do it again. This one is from Out of the Woods. It says, you shine brighter than anyone. I found a monster sticker mixed up in here. I don't know who that's from. I'm pretty sure it's I would think that it's from Regina Abel. I'm pretty sure. This one is from her new book, People Watching, and it says, you are my newest, biggest adventure. And then this is also a little card for People Watching. And it just says the tropes and everything, which is caretaking, found family, small town, sex lessons, dual POV, and strangers to lovers. So I'm very excited for that one. This one is from Out on a Limb, and it says, you are my soul's purpose. Out on a Limb was wonderful, by the way. Please read it. This one is from Next of Kin, and it says, you're it for me, Dove. This is next. I ordered these from Becca Steele, and it's just art prints, and it's just the covers of all of her books, but then I also got some stickers and things from her as well. So this one is from Collided. This one is from Blindsided. This one is from Sidelined, which is my favorite. This one is from Ignited. This one is from Tempted. This one is from Dared. And then this one is from Matched. Also got stickers and bookmarks and things from her as well. So LSU, it's just like a little university preview. I think that this is the club that one of the characters works in. I think that this is one of the characters. I think this is the character from Ignited. And then this is a little sticker that says Sword Crossing, which they're gay romances. And then this is just a bookmark for her. We've got a bag for Lee Rivers as well, which this one is really fancy. It's got rope handles, which is so cool. Now we're on to the last one, and this one I wanted to open with you guys, and it is all my swag from Liz Tom 40. I bought this, it was $25 American. So let's go through it together, shall we? There's lots of stickers for this. Oh wait, no, I forgot this. So I don't know who this is from, but it's a little like do not disturb sign. And it says, do not disturb, I'm getting dirty with Dirty Texas. So I don't know who this is from. I'm sorry, but I saw these and got very excited. So yeah, oh no, actually, I have art for Lee Rivers as well. I have art from Psychotic Obsession. So this is Tobias, and then that is Aria. Okay. Terrence, you see him? What are you doing? Anyway, Liz Tom 40, let's do it. So she has swag packs on her website right now for every single book, but this I think is just like a misc pack that has everything. Or not everything, but it has stuff from every book. So let's start. We'll start with the stickers, I think. So some of these I grabbed from her stand. They were free. So we've got one for Kai. It says Baseball Daddy because, let's be honest, got the Chicago Raptors. You following me? I love Stevie Sanders. Come on, wife, play along. Daily update, I'm in love with your brother, which is from The Right Move. Got Isaiah and Kennedy. Got Who the Fuck is Michael, which I love. That one's from The Right Move. That's one of my favorite scenes. I Live, Laugh, Love You. I don't remember. That one, that's from Rewind It Back, I think. I'm pretty sure. No, which one is that from? That's gonna drive me nuts. I need somebody to comment down below. Which one of the guys had their room decorated by the guys on the team and they had all of these weird signs in it? Somebody tell me what this is because it's going to drive me nuts. So please, seriously, please tell me who this was. I don't remember who this was and it's gonna drive me insane. So please let me know. We've got No Baby, It's a Last Love thing, which I think is Rewind It Back. We've got the jerseys. So we've got Ryan Shea And we've got Evan Sanders. And then it says some people are worth following to the ends of the earth. So that's all the stickers, I think. And then these bookmarks I grabbed. I was able to get everything except rewind it back. So I've got Mile High, and then it has the playlist on the back, which is super cool. And then this is the Mile High bookmark that was in with the swag. These ones are the freebies on the table, and then this one came with the swag pack. And it has a quote on the back. It says, "Mile High, I fell in love with you while I was mile high in the air." So super cute. We've got Mile High bookmark. We've got the Right Move bookmark, also with the playlist. We've got the Caught Up bookmark, also with the playlist. And then we have Play Along with the playlist. And then we've got some prints. We have Rio Halley. We have Caught Up. I love Caught Up. And then we have Ryan and Indy. So that's it. I think that's it. I hope that that's it. I'm pretty sure that that's it. But this was so cool. I'm very happy that I was able to go to this thing because it was very, very wonderful. And everybody was so nice. It blew me away how nice everybody was. Like, granted, I didn't think anybody was gonna be mean or a bitch or anything, but the fact that every single person that I met, and even people that I met in the lines, everybody was so unbelievably nice. I'm so happy that this was my first signing experience, and I'm just so happy that I got to go to this thing. And I'm happy that my mom got to come with me. That was really nice. Oh wait, actually, I have a couple more stickers. These ones, I don't know who they were from. We were walking around and some authors that we saw, they just had little fun stickers. So this one says, "I'm here for the fuck it moment," which, who isn't? Let's be honest, if you're a romance reader, you love that. Touch Her and Die, unbelievable trope. I don't know if I can say this. It says, "I don't watch porn, I read it like a fucking lady." This one's a magnet. Buy me books and call me a good girl. I really like this sticker. I think this one's really cool. Hold on. Let me hold it up so you can actually see it. There you go. Oh my god, I'm shaking so bad. There we go. Why am I shaking so much? Anyway, I work to support my reading addiction. This one's all sparkly, it's pretty. See, this one is definitely from a specific author because it has a bunch of different books and it's like herbology, books about the dark art, spells, and things like that. The book is always better. Just a little pile of books. Life is better with coffee, cats, and books, which is true. So that concludes today's video. I hope that I remembered to show you guys everything. I hope that you found something cool in this video. I hope that you enjoyed my haul. I'm gonna show you my other cat right now. Hold on, bear with me. This is my cat, Frank. He's a little bit more skittish than Totes is, so he might not stay with me for the whole outro. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you saw something cool. There he goes. Frank, just let me show you off. Look at how beautiful he is. He's such a beautiful baby. There he goes. He doesn't like me very much. Thank you for listening to me ramble about how lovely everyone was. I hope that you saw some cool stuff. I hope that you liked everything that you saw. I appreciate you if you stayed till the end, and I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, my lovelies.